You continue on the loop at the Nassau Coliseum, and then in Raleigh, you still continue with wins over Rhodes Scholars. Do you think the WWE was undervaluing Cody and Damian Sandow at this time?
I don't know. I don't know. Look, I was, again, a part of creative and a producer and wrestling at this time. I don't think Cody, and I think Cody would be okay with me saying this, and I think he'd agree with me. He wasn't ready to be where he is today at that point. That's for dang sure. Damian Sandow, I felt like was a great wrestler and could do anything you ask him to do and complete it successfully and execute it in a way where you go like, okay, great, that was great, thank you. Um, I thought he was best, and I don't mean anything by this negatively, but I thought he was best when he was Mizdow.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I thought I don't know. Cody wasn't ready, and neither was he. So I don't think they were undervaluing him. I just thought, look, they had a good little thing together. Then they split him up, and Cody did his thing, which I thought was good too, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I loved working with those guys. They're both great workers. They were just young in this, and we were the old vets. You know what I mean? So we were trying to have just good matches, and we did. We had really good matches with them.
So,
Uh,
yeah, you're
yeah.
having these great matches at the live events. Was there any talk of bringing it to television?
No, there wasn't. And the reason being was they were breaking those guys up on television, so they didn't think about us having a I think we did work with them, uh, we ended up working with them one time, I thought, on TV, but that may have been a live event also. Remember the chair shots and bong resin. Got me a little childish.
All right, you guys come off the road and then you do a segment in NXT with a DX and Click reunion type that included Kevin Nash. Damian Sandow interrupts it and it ends with Shawn Michaels hitting him with a super kick. Next question is from a perspective I've seen a lot of fans write in their opinions. Do you think that WWE putting legends over the younger talent was something that hurt the younger talent?
So, yes, I think the short answer is yes, but I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. I don't think
Right.
it's as black and white as that. It's there's so many variables, and again, I will say this until the end of time. It is subjective, not objective. We are the masters of our own destiny. We can do whatever we want to. It's pro wrestling. There is no. It is not a science. It is not. You will not come up with an answer at the end of a math equation and go, ha ha, good wrestling. Like it is whatever you want it to be. And so we can do whatever we want to do. And I got off on my high horse and I totally forgot what your question was.
No, you're on the same track, and you answered it with honesty and clarity. So you guys are put back on the road when John Cena comes off. How did these conversations go? You mentioned Michael Hayes kind of wanted to put you on select cities at that point. How does this work out?
Yeah, well, that's when John had something to do. And so they look at we weren't on those shows. Michael reached out to me, said, hey, I'm gonna call Billy next. Will you guys do these? So it was all very kid gloves. We were handled with kid gloves on this run. And I appreciated that because I was wearing a lot of hats, and so was Billy. You know, Billy, we would fly for Raw or something, and Billy'd fly back down the next day and have to go straight to the PC to coach. So
Right.
we both had our hands full, that's for sure.